What's going on, Leo? Happy New Year 2025. Oh yeah. This is going to be your first collective reading for the year. And God has blessed it because he is good. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Leo, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you should. Information will be in the description box below. And I feel like you should start doing that more this year. Booking your personal readings with me. All right, so we're going to be using this Time Traveler Oracle deck. And the first card out for you is number 7, Communication, the Oracle at the Delphi, Greece. Okay. Well, I like this card because there is there's the one who perceives and there's the one who interprets, or maybe vice versa. But there's communication happening here, and it's usually communication from otherworldly sources. But it's good though. The Oracle at the Delphi, and then you have number 20 here, healing the dream temples of Asclepius in Greece. So you got Greece here. Maybe you're Greek, maybe you're going to Greece or something. Maybe you've been studying Greek history, literature, philosophy, something. But either way, the Oracle at the Delphi, she was the Oracle who could receive information, and I think it was from the Greek god Hades, where she sat at the particular location. Apparently the ground, the earth was very thin, so she could literally hear from other places, and that information would then be interpreted to those who were seeking information. And I think she only did this like 1 week out of the year. So it's a very popular time in Greece when people would come and just have questions and want answers. And she would just sit there all day long and perceive. And somebody would have to interpret. So she usually had an interpreter with her because she couldn't, well, I don't know if she couldn't, but doing it all would have been a lot. So, you know, you or maybe somebody you know coming through having some spiritual messages for you, and they're going to be communicated maybe verbally, maybe written, maybe spiritually through visions or dreams or something like that. But if you are, maybe you're the interpreter, maybe you need someone to interpret them for you, you have people like that available. You just got to communicate what you need, Leo, and it can be very, very clear for you because there's some healing aspect to them. With the dream temples at Asclepius. If you know how to pronounce that word, go ahead and tell me in the comments. But there's the communication coming in is to bring some kind of healing. You know, it was like this was almost like a hospital. The dream temples of Asclepius is where you could find some real profound healing. I think that there were some interesting practices and techniques, but nonetheless, most people who went there for healing were healed. So, whatever this communication is, I feel like it's gonna give you some really strong insight. You got number 8 here, courage, Vikings in the New World. So yeah, maybe this communication is coming in to help you to take some courage, Leo, and go somewhere new, do something you haven't done before. That's what the Vikings here were doing. They were well armored with supplies and weapons, and they knew they were going to have to chart some real tough waters, but they were willing to do that in order to get to this new world. Where they were coming from, they weren't really accepted like that. So they had to go and find new ground, new home, new world. And they did. But it took a lot of courage to leave where they were, even though they weren't, you know, the most beloved. Still, it's like you're leaving somewhere that you know for something that you don't know. So that can always be a little bit scary. But in this case, you're going to have some ahead knowledge, some insider, real insider information. So it should give you, you know, the strength and courage that you need to take this trip, go on this sailing of sorts. Because right now you might be, or recently, or maybe it's coming up, but you may be somewhere where you're not that appreciated, and it's really toxic and just kind of, you know, a battle like all the time, even when it shouldn't be. So it's like, do you really need that? No, you don't. But you do need the courage to get up and leave and move into this new world, because like I say, you're gonna have something that's gonna let you know, hey, where you're headed is so much better. Now you have number 10, deliberation, and this is at the feet of Lao Tzu in China. So you're gonna have to deliberate. I like that word, deliberate and deliberation. It just reminds me of just meditation and prayer, and just taking some time to think and process and weigh out your options. What if I do this? What's it gonna look like? Or how about if I do that? What's it gonna look like? And you know, it's like you have all the information, but instead of acting on it right away, you just take a beat, take a moment to, right, what is this really gonna look like? And not only that, but you know, with this courage and headed to this new world, to this new opportunities, being deliberate in your intentions. You know what I mean? You're thinking about it, you're praying about it, but then when you decide to go and do what you're going to do, doing it unapologetically, doing it like, you know, this is right for me. I am saying what I'm meaning to say. I'm doing what I'm meaning to do. There's no coincidence. There's no accident here. This is my intent, right? And sometimes, a lot of times, it is very wise to just take some time to really get yourself in that space that, okay, this is what I'm about to do, and I mean it. Because sometimes we can't take things back. Once we've done it, once we put it out there, that's just it. So really kind of listen to the communication you've been given. You know, this healing is definitely a part of the process. Have your courage to do it, and then, right, be very matter of fact in how you do it. Like, because whatever this thing is that you're leaving behind that's kind of icky, they or this circumstance probably not going to be that happy that you're leaving it behind. You know you need to. They or it know you need to. But the fact that you're doing it is probably going to, yeah, make some people feel some kind of way. But who? It does not matter. You got to do what's best for you. And this healing is definitely going to be a part of it. I didn't realize that you had 7 and 8 here just until just now, back to back. 7, 8, 10, 20. Those numbers might be significant for you, but yeah, Leo, just, yeah, you can trust yourself. You can trust God. You got to make the right moves for you. And, you know, everybody else got to do what they got to do. But it's not you being selfish. It's you being smart and healing what you need to heal. Okay. All right. So, yep, that's what I got for you, Leo Lion. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, and share, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.